Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, June the 2nd. I hope you guys are doing well so far. Today's reading, I will be using tarot and oracle messages for today. So let's jump right into it, okay guys? It's a brand new month, okay, brand new week. All right guys, and we're finally made it into June, okay? So let's get started. I will be using tarot messages as well, oracle messages for this. So let's get started, okay? So Spirit, please give the collective clear, concise messages whenever they see this message or reading. Even if it's not just from me, allow them to receive concise clarity from anyone who does zodiac, tarot, astrology, oracle messages or readings, just in general, and allow them to receive the clarity that they need to receive, whether this is through their dreams, through other people, or just in general, okay? Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? Thank you. So the first two cards that we have here when it comes to this energy is the Two of Swords, okay? Two of Swords energy and also Knight of Wands, okay? So Two of Swords talks about Moon in Libra. Some of you guys could have a Moon in Libra, okay? But there's something about basically when it comes to your energy, weighing out your options and also making a decision, okay, when it comes to either you could be making a difficult choice or there's something about hidden information, okay? But take what resonates with this. There's something about Moon in Libra. You don't have to have a Moon in Libra, but there's something about the energy when it comes to the moon cycle. Now, the moon cycle could resonate for some of you guys when it comes to transits. You know, maybe the moon cycle could be transitioning in the next few weeks, right? So take what resonates with that, but there's something about feeling like you're stuck between two choices. Whatever these choices are, there's something about you needing to gather more information before making a decision, okay? Even with the number 2, this talks about finances. So something about finances, this could be a business transaction. This could be even material desires, okay, work ethic, values, daily routines, etc. Self-care could also be significant, but there's something about your priorities. So you guys could be making a decision when it comes to weighing out your options, when it comes to priorities or making a priority on something. Knight of Wands energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, there's something about your passion, okay, stepping into new adventures. For some of you guys, this could be you feeling stuck in the middle because maybe you guys are wanting to pursue, you know, your passions with confidence, right? But there could be some type of financial risk, or there's something about you know, when it comes to taking action and adventure, there's something about you being daring and passionate, but also even when it comes to maybe taking a risk to achieve your goals, that is significant with the 12th house. So take what resonates with that. 12th house for some of you resonate, that talks about you know, solitude, subconscious thoughts, healing, spirituality, etc. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Even clinics could be very significant at this time. So 5 of Cups, okay? Releasing anything that no longer serves you and embracing healing. So there's something about you, okay? You could be, maybe this could be a recent loss or feeling let down by somebody that you trusted, okay? But there's something about you focusing on healing and self-care. For some of you guys with the number 5, 5th house is significant. This could be about, you know, fertility, pregnancy, okay? This could be about your daily routines. This could be also about your work habits, how you service other people. For some of you, 5th house talks about fertility, right? So the reason why I'm also mentioning 6th house and 5th house energy is because there could be something with the 6th house that's significant. But right now with the 5th house, this talks about fertility, pregnancy, okay, children, creativity, that kind of stuff, right? Even when it comes to like self-expression, that's very significant. But there is something about the 6th house when I said that you guys could be talking about, you know, your co-workers or your work habits. There's something about that that could be significant. I wouldn't be surprised if the 6th house came out in the messages, or a card that equals to the number 6 could be significant. But let's see what else shows up. But even when it comes to like taking action with Mars and Scorpio, that is significant. So some of you guys could be wanting to take action when it comes to releasing and letting go, okay? Embracing healing when it comes to moving on. It's like looking at these cups that are spilt over, but then you still have 2 cups behind you, right? You still have 2 more cups left. So there's something about that energy where, you know, even though the card is not the 6th house, it is the 5th house. There could be something about a project, something new that you're doing. Like I said, this could be about what you're interested in when it comes to self-expression, even taking a gamble on yourself. But this could also be talking about your daily routines as well. So like I said, 6th house could also be significant as well. So let's see what else shows up. Okay, we have 9th house, okay, wishes coming true. So there's something about success and achievement, even with the 9 of cups. It says you guys are being grateful for the abundance and blessings in your life. So there's something about feeling content at this time. Like I said, releasing what no longer serves you, but still feeling content when it comes to happiness or some type of wish fulfillment. Jupiter in Pisces could be significant, especially with Pisces. You know, Pisces energy talks about, you know, being dreamy, creative, artistic, music, okay? So there's something about your wishes coming true, or there's something about receiving some type of recognition for your success or achieving a milestone. For some of you, this could be about philosophy, higher education. This could talk about your dreams, divination, even just learning, right? Different cultures as well. For some of you, there's something about that energy, but you guys are grateful for the abundances that you guys have in your life, okay? But you are content with what you have, especially things that you've achieved already, or even when it comes to emotional and material satisfaction. That is significant, right? And some of you guys are feeling fulfilled at this time. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation as well. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else can you tell the collective when it comes to this energy at this time, please? Ooh. And I did say something about the 6th house too. So it's funny how it's showing up here. We have the Chariot, okay, with the 7th house. So you guys are moving forward with confidence and also determination. With the Chariot, this talks about movement. There's something about yin-yang energy that's significant as well. Being in control, okay, progression, determination, money management could be significant as well. But there's something about you being focused and having willpower when it comes to self-discipline. Some of you guys are determined. There's something about also, you know, you going through any obstacles or overcoming obstacles when it comes to achieving some type of victory, okay, because you guys are in control of your destiny, right? Throat chakra energy when it comes to you speaking up on matters. So there's something about you speaking up on certain things when it comes to your energy. Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock right now, because right now it's 12:34 p.m. So take what resonates with this energy when it comes to the 7th house. This is about close and personal partnerships. This could be romantic. This could be family, business. For some of you guys, equality or just justice, okay? Wanting to receive justice, right? Depending on the situation that you guys are dealing with, okay? Even when it comes to like the cards being dealt to you, there's something about life and what's being dealt to you at this time, okay? 7 of Pentacles as well. So with the 7 of Pentacles, again, Saturn in Taurus is significant. There's something about being persistent, right? Karma could be very significant. So this karma could be good karma. If you guys were investing in yourselves or putting in a lot of seeds, planting a lot of seeds, trusting that whatever natural progression that you have with divine timing and also your efforts and investments, there's something about that being returned back to you. Okay, so there's something about having patience when it comes to growth and also when it comes to you working really hard towards long-term goals, okay? I did mention this earlier too when it comes to the 9th house, okay? Long distance, right? Long distance could also talk about long-term goals, right? That could be long distance, long-term longevity, that kind of stuff, right? So there's something about whatever you're doing right now when it comes to close and personal partnerships. This could be business, like I said, or just you coming together with people and finding equality or just justice. That is significant, okay? But there's something about you being able to trust the process. I did mention 6 sixth house, okay, so Six of Cups. Some of you guys, when it comes to embracing nostalgia and happiness, you guys could be embracing, you know, certain memories, childhood memories. This could be even feeling familiar with healing, comfort, pleasure within self. But nostalgia talks about the past. So there's something about your inner child that could be significant with the sun in Scorpio. Some of you guys could be receiving some type of financial gift, or there's something about kindness, okay? So even when it comes to revisiting happy memories or memories from your past or feeling a sense of nostalgia, that is very significant, okay? And starting over, okay, with the Fool. So there is something about being open to new beginnings, okay? Newer beginnings are showing up in this energy. And it's very interesting because I did pull out the past life energy deck so that I can do a reading on past life, even inner child, and also the future and work your light. And I usually combine those messages or decks together so that it can get like a whole picture. So there's something about this energy when it comes to past life or just nostalgia is significant with the Fool here. You guys are starting over. So anything in the past, you guys are starting brand new. You guys are starting fresh. That is significant. 1111 on the timer. Okay. Three of Swords energy. Like I said, you guys are releasing and letting go. So this could be healing, recovery, you know, reconciliation is significant. For some of you guys, releasing the pain and also embracing healing is significant. And then we also have Page of Cups, again, 11. And I mentioned that 1111 is significant. So there's something about inner child, like I said, okay? Inner child dreams, you know, creative endeavors, focusing on your creativity and also your intuition and being able to tap into that. Okay, so take what resonates with that. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Thank you. Yeah, it says you are enough, okay? So not sure who needs to hear this, but this card says you are enough. There's something about your integrity that's very significant, okay? So there's something about your integrity, again, like I said, with yin yang energy in the Chariot, right? Being able to move forward with integrity and pride, but not in a bad way, okay? This is a really good thing for some of you guys, okay? We have seasons, right? So seasonal changes could be significant. Some of you guys could have gone through a season of change, okay? Some of you guys are going through changes. That could be significant as well. Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer as well, okay? And also, angel numbers are significant when it comes to synchronicities and also receiving like mirrored numbers. So some of you guys could be having mirrored numbers or receiving mirrored numbers at this time. We have growing, okay? So some of you guys are growing. And when it comes to like limiting beliefs, right? With your integrity and limiting beliefs, there's something about pulling yourself out of a box, okay? If people put you inside of a box or try to put you into a box, basically trying to put you in a category, right? So say you're multidimensional or you're multifaceted, and say that you are somebody that is a Jack and Jill of all trades. You can do it all, okay? You can do painting, writing, singing, acting, you're good with your hands, whatever it is. You could have people that see you for a certain way and try to box you into a box, but you're not limited. You actually have more of an open state of mind when it comes to openness, when it comes to your beliefs. You're very open-minded, okay? So you guys could be dealing with people where while you're growing, it's like people are still trying to keep you in this boxed state of mind, okay? Money at the bottom of the deck too. So there's something about maybe your money could be significant. Like I said, changing the way that you think about money could be significant, right? Or there's something about your relationship with money that could also be significant too. Maybe you might have like a limited belief about money. So say you guys grew up in situations where, you know, maybe your parents never had a lot of money, or maybe you never had a lot of money, and then say, you know, you keep saying to yourself like, oh, I'll never get this, I'll never get that. But instead of saying that you'll never get it, change it to a positive and transmute that energy into a positive, saying that you are abundant, you are rich, you are wealthy. That way you can manifest what it is that you guys desire, and that's also significant too, right? So Yeah, synchronicities, okay? So like I said, there's something about synchronicities that are very significant, and I did mention that too. You guys could be seeing certain synchronicities like angel numbers. Butterflies are very significant as well, right? So take what resonates with that. But that could be confirmation as well. And even with butterflies, again, you guys are awakening. So there's something about butterflies, like when a butterfly's in a cocoon, it's growing, it's evolving, it's changing so that it can come out the cocoon, and that it can fly, right? It can fly, it can soar, it can go wherever it needs to go. At the bottom of the deck, we have the whisper and also a new day. So there's something about you stepping into a brand new day, okay? You maybe being awakened at this time is significant, right? So take what resonates with that with some of you guys when it comes to, you know, the signs that you guys are seeing at this moment. That could be confirmation for a lot of you. We have sadness, okay? So some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to energy, this may not be your energy, it could be someone else's, but there's something about sadness, okay? Some of you guys, when it comes to you are enough, maybe you guys could have felt like maybe you weren't enough, right? People may have treated you a certain way. Not to say that you feel like this right now, but if this is past energy, especially when it comes to inner child healing, there's something about you feeling like you weren't enough, or maybe you never had enough, or, you know, maybe feeling sad that things are not going the way that you thought it would or how you expected it. And that's okay, right? That's perfectly okay. That's fine. That is a part of life. In life, not everything goes the way that we expect it to, but the universe always has something better, or has something basically that we need, right, in the future. So say this is not your energy and you're not feeling sad, someone else could be projecting their sadness onto you, and you could be feeling that energy also, especially if you are somebody who is very sensitive to energies, right? There could be something about that too, where someone's energy could be projecting, right? But you're still going with the flow, right? You're going with the flow, you're still moving forward. Angel number 1243. So like I said, angel numbers that are mirrored are very significant, right? So there's something about a new beginning, finding balance, also creativity when it comes to you expressing yourself and finding stability in a new foundation, okay? Building something long term. Yeah, we have strength, right? As much as you guys are going with the flow, you guys are showing up with strength. We have space. Some of you guys could be finding your own space, or, you know, when it comes to taking time away from certain beliefs, like limiting beliefs. So people who have limiting mindsets, that could be something that you guys are removing yourself from when it comes to certain energies or certain people. Okay, we have growth at the bottom of the deck, and also sweetness. So something about your energy, you know, you are growing, because growth came up here too, or growing, right? You guys are growing into your own being, right? Each and every day that passes by, you're able to grow, you're able to learn and expand, right? So yeah, take what resonates with that. We also have the new moon, okay, with the number 45. So again, ninth house is very significant for some of you guys. The ninth house talks about, like I said, long distance journeys. This is about philosophy, higher education, divination as well, right? Your ethics, culture, learning new things. But even angel number 9 talks about completion. So there's something about the full moon that recently just passed, and also the new moon that's coming up about June. I think I said June 14th, I think, in one of my other readings. But there's something about the new moon that's coming up in the next few weeks where you guys completed something, or there's something about light workers, okay, humanitarians, light workers, old soul healers. There's something about endings leading to transformations, because some of you guys are actually meant to do that type of work, okay? We have coming home, okay? So either this is a new home, this is you coming home to yourself. This could also be finding peace in a home, right? A sacred space, a sanctuary, something, right? With the number 10. So again, feeling whole within yourself when it comes to, like I said, endings of cycles, new beginnings, right? Feeling enlightened when it comes to you being in alignment with your mind and body, and also spirit. And this is about your purpose unfolding as well. Yeah, protection. Okay, so mirrored numbers again, 10 and 01. So there's something about mirrored numbers, you being protected at this time. Protection is significant. At the bottom, we have karmic path, and then we have jealousy. So whatever this karmic path that you were dealing with, or this karmic energy, say you were dealing with karmic people, is because you're stepping into your power. When you step into your power, you will attract, unfortunately, certain energies, but that's changing, right? So if you had someone in your energy, whether this was a job, you know, you posting on social media, or you just being your authentic self, there's something about a karmic path changing because you're stepping into your power. And not only that, you are mastering different realms. You have authority when it comes to wanting balance, or, you know, seeking balance, right? So there's something about prosperity and karmic balance that is significant, right? Jealousy could be significant. Some of you guys could be dealing with people that were jealous, or, you know, being very, you know, shady or sketchy when it comes to your energy, right? But there is something about you guys being protected from all of that. So even if you don't see it, you're being protected from that. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get some angel answers and kind of end the reading there. So we have no, right? You guys could be saying no to something. Okay, no is an answer. Clarify no, Spirit, for the collective. Why is the collective saying no at this time? Because there's a peaceful resolution, right? So there's something about you saying no because there's a peaceful resolution. Okay, let me get another card. Yeah, there's something about reconsidering, okay? So there's something that you could be reconsidering, even when it comes to you and your energy. So you could be saying no to something, but then the reason why you're saying no is because there's a peaceful resolution. You could be saying no to reconsider when it comes to somebody's energy. Now, this could be someone's energy from the past, like I said, or this could be someone's energy when it comes to dealing with somebody, like I said, if you guys are finding space and solace within yourself. Because no came up again. It says don't stop. So there's something about the universe could be saying no to you because there could be a peaceful resolution. You could be reconsidering something. So there's something about somebody resting. Okay, maybe you guys could have took a nap or rested, and maybe you guys contemplated on something and said, you know what, I'm gonna release this, I'm gonna let this go. And this could be a project or something so simple, right? Not like a person. I feel like for some of you this could be a project or something that you guys could be like working on, and instead of you releasing that, there's something about your energy where the universe is saying no, reconsider, because the universe has something for you that you cannot see. So that is why it says no and don't stop, and then it says if you believe, right? And then also it says helpful people. So there's something about if you believe in yourself, it's almost like the universe will find a way for people to come towards you that resonate with you in that sense, right? So there is something about your energy. You guys could be contemplating about something. You could be saying no, right, to something, but then in the end of it there's a peaceful resolution because the universe doesn't want you to stop. So if you felt like you wanted to stop doing something because you thought that it wasn't working out for your best interest, or you weren't seeing any growth or anything like that, the reason why you guys are being told no by the universe is because there is a peaceful resolution and you guys are growing. But because you can't see it the way that you want to see it, it may show up a little bit differently, okay? So there's something about patience and also divine timing that is significant, all right, guys? But I'm going to end it here. So please take what resonates with you whenever you see this message. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. I just saw 23:32 on the timer. So there's a lot of mirrored numbers that some of you guys could be seeing at this time, and that's significant. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. All right, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. If you guys are looking to follow me on YouTube and TikTok, I only post my videos on there. And if you guys are interested in booking a reading or just, you know, looking at my website for the time being that it's still up, you guys can check that out at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. And like I said, booking readings also, you guys can maybe send an email. Like I said, because I am thinking about releasing the website and letting it go, but like I said, I'm monitoring it right now, so Again, if you guys are looking to book readings and say the website is gone, you guys can send an email as well. All right, guys. But again, thank you guys for those who have been supporting, reposting, liking, sharing. I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. I thank you guys always. And I always show gratitude to those who are supporting me. And I hope my messages do resonate with whoever it needs to at this moment. But again, thank you guys. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.